I wasn't very good in shop class. In ninth grade, we had back in the day, we had shop class where we would half the semester it was wood shop, and the other half of the semester it was metal shop. And you had one big project. You had to make something that was, that you could pass the class in. I really wasn't very good at it. I really hadn't been the kind of kid that hung out in the garage and made things. I tried to make a few things, and they really didn't. I didn't know what I was doing. So I went to shop class, in wood shop class, with, I can't remember his name, it was Ingomar Junior High School in Ingomar, Pennsylvania, and the shop teacher who's teaching us how to use a bandsaw and so forth had only 6 fingers. The others were stumps from him cutting them off. And so when he talked about it, he held stuff up and he said, "Now I want you to be real careful when you're using this saw." We all went, we will. And this project that we made, we're supposed to make a shelf with a mirror in it. Okay? And we had to design the cutouts for it to learn how to use a jigsaw and stuff. And it was like this flat thing in the back, and then it came out to the side, and it had shelves, and you put a mirror behind it. It was like about that big, so forth. And I had no clue as to what kind of shapes to make for the cutouts. So I made like a circle. I made a triangle that was I made it rounded on the ends, though, instead of pointy. So it was really ridiculous looking. But you know what? I kept that thing for 30 years. It's only been in the last 10 or 15 years that I've kind of lost where it's been and so forth. When we were living, even when we made it all the way here to Pittsburgh, first here like 25 years ago, it was the spice rack in the kitchen and stuff. And I'm like, I know that thing's ugly, but I made that. I'm taking care of that. I'm not letting anything happen to that. And now that I think about it, I'm going to go home and try and figure out where that thing is. It didn't matter it was ugly, and it really didn't have much of a purpose. But I made it. And when I would look at it, there was some. I made that. That's mine. He made you. And you look a whole lot better than that spice rack. There's a whole lot more to you that He has built into your life, that He has created in you and wove you together in your mother's womb in the specific way that He did. And having made you, He's not going to abandon you. And He hasn't abandoned you. He hasn't abandoned you. He made you. He'll care for you.